Greetings and welcome to my channel. Before we begin, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Signs and symptoms of yeast infection. Yeast infection might be the last thing you want to catch because it really is that bad. At times, women don't even notice that they have a vaginal yeast infection, and it ends up becoming a big problem. Every 3 out of 4 women experience a vaginal yeast infection at least once in their lifetime, which tells us a lot about how common it is. Yet, not a lot of people know about its symptoms and treatments. Watch this video till the very end to know exactly what are the signs and symptoms of vaginal yeast infection. Itching. Itching is one of the most common symptoms of yeast infection. You could feel constant itching in your vaginal area, and sometimes the itching also reaches the vulva. It gets pretty annoying after a while because you cannot really do much in public places. The itching might also cause some sort of redness around the vulva. It is an indication that you have a yeast infection, and it is better to treat it as soon as possible. The signs are not just limited to itching, but you might also experience irritation in your vaginal region. So just get yourself checked because constant vaginal itching is never a good sign. Pain. Pain around the vagina is yet another sign of yeast infection, and it also means that your infection has increased quite a bit now. This pain might be as subtle as a pimple or as greater as a wound, but it could either be inside your vagina, around it, or at times around your vulva too. You would feel as if your vagina is constantly sore, and things as simple as just walking would be a hassle for you. If the pain is very overwhelming, make sure to get it checked as soon as possible. Also, some people don't really feel pain during a yeast infection, so it is sometimes a subjective case too. Thicker discharge. If you are someone who has a habit of noticing the consistency of their vaginal discharge, you are on the right track. Even the experts and doctors advise you to keep track of your discharge because it helps you know more about your vaginal health. So, if you have suddenly experienced a change in your discharge and it has become a lot thicker than usual, then it could be a sign. Also, the discharge would typically be white colored that would look more like cottage cheese. Vaginal discharge caused by yeast infection does not usually have an odor, which is yet another sign. Burning sensation. Most women have experienced this burning sensation during the time they had a yeast infection, but the burning feeling does not linger all day, which is a good thing. You would only experience it while urinating. So just pay attention to whether you actually feel some sort of burning while urinating or not. A lot of women have also reported that they felt like their vagina is burning while having intercourse. It is also because of the yeast infection in your vagina. It could cause a severe burning sensation at times. This burning feeling is very painful, so it is better to get yourself checked immediately. Swelling. After experiencing vaginal itching and soreness, most women also go through swelling in yeast infection. The swelling is very prominent, and it usually occurs in the vulva. Moreover, it could also be very painful at times. The swelling could be followed by constant redness, and you would also feel a lot of pain. So all these signs and symptoms combined would give you a clearer idea of whether you have a yeast infection or not. You cannot judge from a single symptom, so make sure to pay attention to each one of them.